on, Big South family? Today is a new video. This is a follow-up video to another one I hope you've already seen. If you haven't, be sure and Be sure and check out the Green Guard switch video. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Be sure and click the like button, please. And if you enjoy the content, click the subscribe button. We are the Big South Boys.
Untie your tongue.
Yeah, we're the Big South Boys, and you're watching. We're almost to the job here. We're not going to do it right immediately. I'm going to take you down a little journey here and tell you what we found out and what actually happened. All right, if you have seen that other video, you will recognize this area. It's the same spot, but instead of facing that way, we're facing this way. But anyway, we're gonna get out the truck and I'm gonna get Nate to unload the 400, and then we'll take you on this journey and let you see exactly what happened and exactly how we remedied it. So hope you stay tuned. But anyway, I'm gonna get out the truck and Nate's gonna get the 400 unloaded. Guys, I'm still getting used to this selfie stick. So if I look like I'm like this to the camera, I apologize. But yeah, there was far more wrong with the Green Guard than I thought. Yes, the switch had been vandalized. There was no doubt about that. But there was other things wrong with it too that we were not aware of. And come on, Nate, there you go. But anyway, let Nate get this thing unloaded and then we'll go from there. Your britches falling down?
I'd rather them be falling than be too tight.
Hey, just pull it up there to the side. Easy. Them tires are expensive. You know better than that. So guys, here's what we got. We replaced this switch and we thought that was the problem. Well,
it was one of the problems.
It was the problem. The switch was destroyed. Whoever wanted to steal it couldn't get it off.
It was stuck like this.
And the switch, if you haven't seen the video, you need to go watch that video before you watch this one.
Well, you can put a clip right here.
The switch was broke on the inside. The internals were broke, and it was flat down like that, and you could not rock it at all. Well, after tracing the current down, we realized the motor, you see the motor's missing? The motor something was going on inside of it.
There's power going to this.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out. We're going to make sure it's still going to it before we do this. But anyway, what we found out, there was something wrong with the internals of the motor. So I sent it back to Green Guard. Let me put the camera back like this. I sent it back to Green Guard. Now, before I go any further, I have to be honest. I'm not going to slander anyone. Jeremiah owns a lawn company too, and he has quite a number of employees. He's really, really busy. He's the one that owns Green Guard. He also owns Green Boys Lawn Care in Kansas. So he's busy just like we are. Well, unfortunately, when you get that busy, communication is not your strong suit. And, you know, it took him a few days to get back with me. Am I putting him down? No. Am I saying he's hard to communicate with? No. I'm saying if you experience what we experienced, you need to have some patience. Well, here's the problem. If you're in the middle of summer, it's not a big deal. You can work around it. But we're on the edge of fall, guys. I mean, this morning, it was 48 degrees here. We're on the edge of fall. As a matter of fact, look at those trees over there across the way over there. They're already turning. And those leaves right there are turning. Now, those leaves over there aren't turning, but certain trees are beginning to turn colors. And the crepe myrtles there, if you look at the very top, those leaves have already fell. So we're at the edge of fall, and I did not have time to wait. And I honestly had to put a little bit of pressure on him, but he did me right. And I'm fixing to show you what I mean. So I hope you guys stick around. Again, be sure and click the like button and subscribe button. All right, so the Green Guard motor, well, the Green Guard system was still under warranty. It was under warranty until November the 11th, I think. And I told him, I said, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you repair mine and send it back to me or send me a new one. I don't care. But please, I need it back ASAP. Well, he got on the ball. He moved to action, and he sent me. Well, come here, Box. He sent me a brand new motor, guys. So, what am I saying? I'm saying if you buy a Green Guard, and I highly suggest you do, if you want a good chute blocker, you want something that will mulch and not give you any problems, that's convenient, you can just mash a button or a foot pedal and it activates, and you don't have to sit there and fool with a handle and all this kind of stuff. I would seriously think about investing in a Green Guard. All right, guys, I got my trusty circuit tester out now. The one thing you got to remember with these is you have to have a good ground, and the way to find that out to test it is when you get it at a ground location, you take your circuit tester and you touch the hot side of your battery, and it was grounded. Try this one more again. Okay, that's not working. It was, but it ain't now. Okay, that's not going to work. So, it was working fine just a second ago. I don't know what happened. Well, sir.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah. As I always say,
try putting it on that wing nut.
As I always say, we always get a workman. To test, let me test to make sure the light itself is working. Yep, yeah, it's working. So, that's why I don't like these type clips, because you cannot get a good ground on them with these things. There it goes. Now we got a good ground.
Your finger's in the way, but yeah, it worked.
Well, now how does it lose ground that fast?
There it is.
All right, now bring the camera over here, Nate.
Coming.
Now, one thing my daddy taught me is when you have an electrical circuit.
Hang on, let me adjust the tripod.
Okie-dokie. Okay, buttweed.
Don't call me buttweed.
Okay, Panky. One thing my dad taught me is when you have an open circuit around dust and dirt and debris and stuff, you always put electrical tape on it to protect. So now I'm going to take my glasses off first thing. Take the tape off. I got 2 layers of tape on, actually 3 layers. Nasty flies. Now, still ain't got all that tape off. All right. Now, Nate, hit that switch. Open onto the open side. Are you holding it open? There it goes. Now go the opposite way. All right.
We're good.
We got fire. So the next step
I'll open the box.
is to put the motor right here, plug it in, and make sure it's going to work, going to operate properly.
It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
Yeah.
Opening presents.
This is a Christmas gift I could have done without.
You kidding?
No, I'm saying I wish the other one had not quit working.
You sure this one's new? It's got scratches.
It's new. He said it was brand new. Anyway, guys, this is the new one.
Mine have gotten scratched in shipping.
It will mount in the exact same spot the other one was. Now,
Oh,
here's
God,
what.
imagine Baron was bubble wrap.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plug it in. Stop.
I also want to know how to make bubble wrap.
I want to know how dirt and dust got in this thing with tape on it.
Did you tape cover the end?
Yes, I did. All right, now I gotta hit. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, that's good. That's good, son.
It's not cutting out like the old one did.
Nope. Now I'm gonna unplug it so I can route the wiring again. Well, I had the old one. Now plug it in. Right in here. Okay.
Something like that would be good for you know who's on.
Alright, now.
I ain't gonna say who I'm talking about because it's a secret. You'll have to subscribe to my channel if you want to see.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now. Alright, let me get
and
the bolt.
that channel would be Brick Tech with Nate.
Let me get the bolts and bolt this thing down, then we'll get the plate set and we'll no, the bolts are in the tool bag over there for this.
Which tool bag?
I don't know.
Oh. Looks like it's Orwell with a regular truck.
It dang sure does.
Next bag?
Yes.
Hey. Show it.
Steve Feschek, FSC Trucking. That right there could be Orwell, almost could be Orwell's conventional cousin. It's a Kenworth though, but it's still the color scheme is quite
very
close.
Similar.
And by the way, I love your channel and I think Orwell is cool.
You want a Lego Orwell? I can build you one if you want.
Leave me a comment, Steve, if you want Nate to build you a Lego Orwell. All right, guys, let's get back to business here.
Uh-oh, there's a sheriff truck. We're parked illegally.
He coming after you, Nate. I told you not to do it.
I'm gone.
All right. Now, might have a. Lord have mercy. I think these are 13s. That's a little bit too small. Got it. You know what, Nate? Hand me a pair of pliers in the bag over there. While you're doing that, I'll look for the socket I need.
I assume you don't want pliers that are this big.
That's fine. Those are perfect. All I need is something to break these these nuts loose from these bolts. So that's that one. These are nylon nuts, so they're, when you get them up on there, they're kind of hard to break loose, but you have tools. And where's number 3? There we go. These things, when you put them up in there, you have to, they're basically threaded.
You sure will not just stick them down on there. I could drill them out and do that, but then I'd have to put a washer on the on top of it, and I really don't want to do that unless you know, something like that happens. I have to. I wonder what the popo's doing here. I bet one of his kids out there in the field out there. Yeah. One shot. Yeah, let me get this boat in here. I'll be more than happy to oblige you. That is still cold. What? Ain't it been a cooler? Yeah, but I mean, think about how water eventually like warms up in the cooler. Well, it ain't been in there very long, so oops. I might keep this thing as a thermos. I lost my nut. I always thought so. No, everybody's always said I got a screw loose. Guys, I don't display my twisted sense of humor on camera, mainly because I know children watch my channel, and I don't want them going to their mom or daddy and saying, "Grandma Big South said so and so." All right, it's not bad language or anything. It's just bad humor. Just twisted humor. It's just bad humor. Oh, there goes that truck. Yep. I wonder what he was pulling over for. You probably want to get a drink of water or something like that. Yo, before we start the next one. I unalived it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that as a thermos. Alright, I need a... That is just redneck to do. Keeping an energy drink can to put other stuff in. I won't say nothing. Alright, let's get this. Oh, look at that one. Look at that truck. Oh, yeah, that's old, no, that ain't, that's a Peterbilt. I thought that was old Bowden. That's an old Peterbilt. Oh, no! What? A wrecked Mustang Mach 1. That ain't wrecked. They probably bought it to restore it. Maybe. Got the front end missing though. I just remembered something, Nate. What? You gotta have a deep well socket to get these real good and tight, so I got to switch the socket to the bottom. Otherwise they would hit that switch and drop that thing. There you go. Oh, you're back the other way. There you go. I thought you wanted to. I like old 71 Mustangs, they look cool. I'm a Camaro guy myself. Guys, I'll put a picture of the Camaro. It was a full-blown race car. I had $75,000 in the engine alone. You gotta finish your sentences. I'll put a picture of it right here. It was your Camaro? Yeah, it was mine. It was a 1976. And it was a Bumblebee Camaro. After the law came after me, showed up at my mom and daddy's house. This is a true story. After the law showed up at my mom and daddy's house, wanting to put me in jail for street racing. You're my age, right? When I started it, I was 18, so I was younger than you. Oh. I'm talking about when they came to when they come to my house. When they come to my mom and daddy's house, I was 22, 21, 22, somewhere along there. And I thought my daddy was going to kill me. See, I say kill me, discipline me harshly. And he did too. He made it, he had it, they told him, and they had a letter from the sheriff's department. And I know I'm telling stuff on myself that I probably shouldn't be telling my viewers, but I think it's a tribute to me teaching Nate not to do this. And to work hard and because nobody's going to give you nothing. You don't deserve anything you don't work for. But they showed up at mom and daddy's house and with a letter from the sheriff's desk saying that if they caught me on the road in that car ever again, they were going to impound the car and put my butt in jail. And my daddy called a friend of his that owned a car lot and made arrangements with him, and I had to trade my prized possession race car for a 1979 Pontiac Le Mans with a 301 high output V8. All right, Nate. You poor man. See what it does now. All right, go back. Hold. All right.
Now, where's that plate? All right, here's the actual chute locker itself. right. Hang on, I thought that was something. There we go. Turn the stove on, Brian. There you go. Guys, I'm gonna say this. You don't know how much you need one of these things until you have had one and then you don't have it. And I want to give a big shout out to Buster with New Hope Cuts down in Georgia. I didn't know exactly what was going on, and I called him, and he had the same thing happen to him. And you know, when you go into the jungle, you want to go into the jungle with somebody that's been there, not with somebody that ain't never been. I called Buster, and he told me, you know, how Jeremiah works and how he does his business. And once I understood that and talked to Jeremiah myself, it was a cakewalk. But guys, if none of you know who Buster is, you need to go to his channel. It's New Hope Cuts Long Hair. You need to go to his channel and subscribe. He's a good guy. I talked to him on the phone many times. Same thing with Bowman's Homestead. Go subscribe to his channel. I talked to Gavin on the phone many times too. Matter of fact, him and he called me when Helene was coming through. He called me and he called to check on us all. That's it. Even though I've never met him in person, I consider him a friend. Oh, come on here, you
Tick-toe.
you mud sucker.
You what?
Mud sucker. That's a sap sucker's tug. All right, Nate, see what we got. Nate, see if it goes all the way. All right, let it go all the way up.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing how fast it stops.
All right, now guys, what we got to do? I can't do it now.
Sorry.
Boy, I almost caught my finger.
I knew what you were going to show though, so.
When we get back to the shop, I've got to put a piece of rubber right here. I'm gonna glue it on, and that way it'll buffer. You can see right here where it's been hitting right here. I don't know if that is what caused the motor to go out or not. I honestly don't. I don't think it would have, but I can't swear to that. But anyway, I'm gonna put a big thick piece of rubber right there and I'm gonna glue it on so it'll be a kind of a cushion. But anyway, the grain guard is repaired and it is installed and it is ready to go back to work. Put that back in that bag. Right. So let me get up from here, clean up my mess, and I'll be right back with you. All right, Nate, what I want you to do is get on the mower. And I want you to take it up there to the pad up there. And I want you to mow that way. And then when you turn around and come back this way, close the guard and make sure it's going to work properly.
Wait. Mow on the pad, like turn the
No. I want you to mow along the side against the concrete, and when you make your turn to come back this way, close the guard so it don't throw debris on the concrete. All right, open it up before you.
Wait, let me get my sunglasses. I got my sunglasses.
You're always forgetting something.
Sometimes I forget myself. Seriously, one day I just leave my body at home.
Yeah. Come on.
What level?
Oh, over there, 3 1/4. Doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Well, that's it, guys. We got it figured out and got it installed, and it's working properly. So a big shout out to Jeremiah with the Green Guard. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for helping me out against the weather. I'm forever in your debt. Do I recommend the Green Guard? Absolutely. I wouldn't. There's not another system out there that I would have. This is touch button, easy, and rice rocket went down the road. This is touch button, easy, and it becomes a habit. You don't even have to think about it. But anyway,
That was a rice bike.
that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you maybe saw this product in a different light, and maybe you'll think about getting one for yourself. This is Brian and Nate, the Big South Boys with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, folks, have a good one.